Sylvie then returns as a 1 card into 5 cards. What? We'll then link. Oh, no, 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 you stop. You stop. All right, guys, so here we have it. This deck is kind of crazy. Let me pause it really quick. This is, have to hit the pause actually. Have to hit the pause actually. This is White Forest, Chimera, Fiendsmith maybe? I think this is all of them. Today I'm going to be showing you everything about this deck. Hopefully it's a really good game and it makes the channel. And what makes this deck potentially powerful in Master Duel. So we're going to start off with using Imperm on the Diabell Star. That's smart. Oh, our opponent just bricked, so we're about to cook him, right? Mirror Sword Knight finds itself into an Ash Blossom, but we have the Crossout Designator. We just drew that card. The big question is, do you go into Gazelle or do you go in the Big Wing Berferment? Because if you go into the level 5 guy, you're locked into fusions for the rest of the turn. But Gazelle allows us to be able to add a level 5 or higher Fiend or 1 Chimera Fusion. We're going to be able to get Chimera Fusion, and we have the ability to get into another illusion monster or use this for material. Our opponent's going to Effect Veiler the Gazelle. That's unlucky. This version of the deck plays a little bit different than the other versions. But our Gazelle gets stopped, and we follow up with Wanted to be able to get our Diabell Star. Then we'll summon our Black Witch, using it to get a Sinful Spoils. We'll discard Ash Blossom to summon out Nightmare Apprentice. Then use Apprentice to be able to add Cornfield Quaddle. Quaddle will then add a Big Wing Berferment to the hand, and now we can use Deception. Deception can then tribute off the illusion to be able to get Elzet Azamina of White Forest. That's interesting. I thought we were going to tribute out the Diabell Star because of its awkward levels, but Elzet can activate, summon itself to the side of the field, fusion summon with Berferment. Oh my god, a Fiend and an illusion monster. We get to make out, what does this do? Azamino's Soul Erection? No. It doesn't say that, chat. Erection? Erisicthon. Hold on, now I gotta look it up, chat.
Erisicthon.
Oh, I did say it right. Erisicthon. Erisicthon. Well, I guess phonics actually paid off. Hi, Grandma. If this card is fusion summoned, you can target 1 card on the field and send it to the graveyard. During the standby phase, you can target 1 Azamina or Sinful Spoils card in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So Erisicthon sends the Diabell Star. Berferment then goes ahead and targets our Sword Knight to the graveyard. Unfortunately for us, Diabell Star can come back if it wants to, and it will. They'll discard Ursula to be able to bid out their Diabell Star, and our Deception of the Sinful Spoils will burn damage to our opponent. We'll then Link Summon with both Mirror Sword Synchro Summon. Oh, we're making Chaos Angel. Oh, we're going crazy. Chaos Angel then banishes our face down Deception. We'll go to battle phase, attack, and 3,500. Our opponent is down to 1 card. Oh, I think they drew a good card too. Sylvie for Tells. Then they're going to activate Tells. They're going to get back their Elza. Now they're going to use their Elza to summon itself in Synchro Summon. Okay, chat, they're cooking. They make Ursula. Elza gets their Deception. Oh, chat. They might have a comeback here. They'll tribute their Ursula to be able to get the hollowed Azamina here. Their biggest problem is going to be beating the Chaos Angel. Revealing Mu, Solargo, then summoning it. I think that gets us another card, right? We'll get Wanted. Then we'll activate the hollowed Azamina. Oh, we'll return that to our deck to be able to get hollow to our hand. And now we're going to turn 1 card into, I think, 3. That's crazy. So the White Forest deck itself is actually not bad. We'll reveal Ira Severa. Then we'll be able to fusion summon into Eel Severa to our side of the field. So that's technically a negation. We'll then get the effect of Wanted to be able to draw another card. Oh, 1 card into 4 cards. Sylvie then returns as a 1 card into 5 cards. What? Oh, no. We'll then link. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, you stop. You stop. You drew one card, Butter. You drew one card, Buster. You stop. You don't make Fiendsmith combo. You don't break this board.
Wow.
Requiem then turns itself into an engraver. We'll discard Max B to be able to summon out Diabellstar. Yo, he's cooking. Get back the Sinful Spoils White Forest. Link summon yet again, guys. He's going to make Fiendsmith sequence. The biggest question is, how does he beat Chaos Angel, though? He's going to then fusion summon into Fiendsmith Lacrima, and then Lacrima can summon back Engraver. But, like, what are we doing with all this? Oh, I thought he had Underworld Goddess. I'm like, that's how you get rid of the Angel. He makes Beatrice. Beatrice can then send any card to the graveyard. We'll send a White Forest card. Then we'll go into Sprite Elf. All of this doesn't address our problem, though. Sprite Elf will summon out our Stellar. Fiendsmith Engraver will then return our Lacrima to summon itself. Then Sequence will equip to our Engraver, which will use Engraver to send Diabellstar. Oh, we're going to send the Chaos Angel. A Stellar then summons our Sylvie. Our Sinful Spoils of White Forest sets itself, and we Synchro again. Chat, this is kind of crazy how one card has gotten him this far. We summon out Ursula. Use that to be able to add a Wolves of the White Forest. Then a Stellar to be able to summon itself back and Synchro again. We make Diabell of the White Forest. All right, Rusia then gets our Ursula. Synchro into 10. We make a Baron. Okay. That's right, King. We'll get rid of the Deceptions. Attack over the Diabellstar. His monsters can't be destroyed by battle. And then use Deception to set itself back. So one card got him back into full rotation. The problem is, because of Chaos Angel, we can't beat his monsters. So this is still a really tough board to deal with. And actually allows us to come back into the game a little bit, right? Because this board's kind of monstrous. They'll then use Sprite Elf to summon out a Stellar. And we'll Chaos Angel into Baron the Floor as our first action. They'll then activate Sylvie and White Woes of the White Forest here. Okay. So we'll summon all those monsters, Synchro into 6. We're not going to make the one that flips all of the opponent's monsters face down. Does he understand his monsters are unaffected by monster effects, right? So we'll get LZ of the White Forest to our hand, flip his Diabellstar face down. Baron still gets beat. We'll activate Deception in the main phase 2. Use its effect. Use its effect. Our opponent chains our Sinful Spoils of the White Forest. They'll fusion summon again. What are they making? He can't beat it, can he? He can't beat it. He can't beat Chaos Angel, chat. This deck does a lot of cool spin will turning, but at the end of the day, it's not stopping Chaos Angel, and we've drawn into Fiendsmith ourselves. Chat, this is going to be a long day, isn't it? I'm not going to lie. I was kind of excited for this game, but the longer I start to realize that one card does so much in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! It's starting to become, I don't know. Summon out the Chimera. Brother! Summon out that. Make a Fiendsmith sequence. We get to fuse again. This time we actually make Desiree. Desiree can't be destroyed by battle, so that's kind of tough. We'll get the Quaddle to get Mirror Sword Knight. Then we'll return our Soul, set a card face down, rip the last card out of our opponent's hands. Chat, there's no way. So we negate both of his monsters. They go Engraver to bring itself back to the field. Then Hollow Mazamita to bring their Io Silvera. The way that they can cycle their cards back in, chat, hypothetically, they could play forever, right? Like, they could play to turn 8, 9, and 10, 12, 11, like it was turn 1. But I think after our opponent realized that they can't, they literally just can't do anything. Like we got to check the deck profile, right? He doesn't play it out. The man has to either open imperm and imperm the card or he loses, but this was a cool deck. I'm not gonna lie, this was a solid deck. Our deck was just better. I mean, it just goes to show how interesting Yu-Gi-Oh will get now that we have all these one card combos.